Steve, look! I got you that bottle of that Jack Daniel's rye you were talking about. Check it out!
Dude, I've been talking about the barrel proof this whole time, not whatever the heck this is.
Oh.
Welcome back to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. I'm Steven.
I'm Alec.
And today we give you guys a good old review of Jack Daniel's single barrel rye. Not the beloved barrel proof, but, you know, the runner up in that case, I guess, because it's the only other one they make.
I'm sorry I couldn't find better.
Yeah. I've been trying to find it for a while. I'm not going to find it.
We'll figure it out someday.
Yeah. I'm a dreamer though, we'll see.
You're a
But yeah, so this is a single barrel rye whiskey from Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. It is 47% alcohol by volume.
Nose.
Let's go ahead and give it a nose. It's super sweet, but also like woody.
Yeah, it's got like a nice like cinnamony like.
Yeah, it's like spicy wood.
Have you ever had cortado where you put like cinnamon on top of the coffee grounds?
No.
And you make your coffee that way?
No.
Oh, dude, it's great. It kind of reminds me of that though. It's interesting.
Yeah, but now that you're mentioning coffee, a little bit of like
That's what I'm saying.
milk chocolate coffee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Toffee. Yeah, it's very sweet. So now I can venture a guess of it's a low rye whiskey.
Right.
I bet there's
a lot of
corn in
A lot
this
of
because it's super sweet.
Yeah.
But it also does have a nice little bit of like black licorice
Oh no.
dangling in the background too. Like a nice little bit of it.
Yeah.
Not like an overwhelming, but it's kind of like it's in the background, you know, it's
It's
not in the corner of the party, but it's also not like, you know, busting
Dead
moves
center.
on the dead center of the dance floor.
Right. This guy over there who's getting on his 5th drink.
Yeah. But it's super sweet, like thinking of like a I'm trying to find something to compare it to. Like I'm getting a lot of notes like cherry, black licorice, caramel toffee,
Right, like it's
chocolate.
definitely got
like,
a lot of different sweet flavors to it.
I'm having a hard time like mixing them all together in my head to like compare this.
Right.
A little like bready.
Not a ton of bread.
No, a little bit. Did you forget what little means?
Just a little bit. Stupid. Alright, anyway, let's just get this on the palate.
Yeah, let's go ahead and palate.
It tastes a lot more like a rye.
Yeah.
Way more
Okay.
than smell.
Yeah, the palate
Yeah.
way more
I can get
rye forward.
yes.
Like it's very spicy, a lot of cinnamon, allspice, licorice. Ooh yeah, the licorice hits about mid to end palate, right around the sides of that tongue, and it just like it sends it. It's a little salty almost. Like I'm thinking of like that German black licorice where it's like kind of like salty, but like slightly salted, like not overly salty,
Right.
just slightly salty.
Yeah, it definitely has a little bit more of a bready flavor. I will say that. A little more.
Yeah, it lost a lot of
That sweetness.
that sweetness. So
But
like
it still has a little
the
bit
nose
there.
is super rich in sweetness, and the palate it's super spicy. That's very interesting.
Yeah, like
Whoa,
complete flip.
I'm pleasantly surprised with this.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect this to
Hold such
hold
flavor.
up so well.
No, it's
Wow.
Yeah, it's just different. It's different, but it's the same. You know, like it's got the total like profile of a rye, but it also has a completely different profile than rye.
Slightly nutty about midway through. It gets a little nutty, like a little like nutty bread almost, like a nut bread.
Mm-hmm.
Put a little bit of caramel on the nut bread. Not too much though. Like that's kind of like the backline flavors, and then you just get a bunch of spices like cinnamon
Right.
and stuff. Little bit of cherries.
I was gonna say there's something a little like
Yeah, there's
slightly
some cherries
sweet on
in
the
there.
top. I don't know if it's actually cherries, but yeah, it's something a little bit of the sweet.
It's like a fruity sweetness. Plums? Figs?
Figs. I can see figs. You know,
Okay, yeah.
but almost like ground figs that are just sprinkled on top.
Not like Fig Newtons.
Okay, no.
This sticker is dangerous and inconvenient.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit of milk chocolate there in the end. A little bit of coffee and toffee at the back end as well. Getting a nice amount of like spices like cinnamon and kind of like clove about like beginning to mid palate, and then it takes over with this like black licorice kind of like salty end to it.
Yeah.
And then a bready characteristic kicks in about a third of the way in, somewhere.
Yeah, no, it is a roller coaster flavor. It's actually really cool though. I kind of dig it.
Yeah, mouthfeel is okay. It's I would like it to be a little bit more viscous, but it's okay. Finish
I think it's
moderate.
Yeah, like it's not like a thick rye. No, it's like a flavor.
Finish is moderate, not rich, but also not boring per se.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so $45. What grade do you give it? It's interesting. It's also, I wouldn't say it's the best rye I've ever had, but it is a very interesting pour.
It is.
I'm not a big fan of that like nutty oak that comes in about halfway through the palate. But other than that,
I don't necessarily. I think I don't mind it just because it is like I said, there's a ton going on that palate, so it's kind of confusing in a way, and that kind of takes it back. Like I like it better when you can. So tried and true. I love it when you can have a whiskey that you can taste like 15 different things in it, but you can like seriously taste every single one. This is doing that, but it's so all over the place that sometimes you get lost.
I mean, like it's
I think
it's very deconstructed.
It is, and maybe the barrel proof has got a little bit better.
Well, yeah, I've heard the barrel proof is pretty.
Yes, but that's for another time. But overall, I'm gonna say $45. I'm gonna give this bottle a flat B. Okay. Okay, I think that for $45, you're not wasting your money by any means, but also for $45, I think you have to go through one of these like over the course of a couple of days or one night to really understand like everything that's going on in it. And it's an investigation of Jack Daniel's rye.
Investigation discovery.
Exactly. So that's my say. B.
I give it a B+.
B+? Okay.
I think it's a great pour. It's just kind of, I don't necessarily know if it's something you want to sit down and deconstruct. I think it's just kind of something you want to appreciate, because when you start deconstructing it, you get lost. But when you're just sipping it, I can kind of appreciate it. So I think a B+. It's not a staple or a need. Like this isn't like top 5 rye whiskeys for me, but it's damn sure not a bad whiskey.
No,
by
it's
any
not.
means.
It's not.
That's gonna be a wrap for this video, folks.
Yes.
Please do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about this video.
Absolutely. Check out the Instagram and the Facebook, and also Patreon. Can't forget about our Patreon members. You make us do what we do best. Thank you.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
We'll see you later.